All right, let's get into it. What is Point Guard Academy? CEO and COO, please tell me, put me on.
Am I talking to you so I don't have to look over here?
Yeah, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable with. You can take a shot too if you want.
No, thank you. Point Guard Academy, we're a movement. Straight like that, I don't want anyone to think that we're strictly basketball. We do have AAU programs.
Right.
We do basketball training. We're so much more than that. I don't think it's hard for me personally. That's why I love my team behind me.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, this is what we do. This is what we do. When I'm just gonna now officially we're a movement.
Yeah.
I say that because we're trying to meet the kids where they're at. We're not, and where they're at right now, some of them is in basketball. Like this is they're passionate, but some of them really they just play basketball to play basketball. It ain't something they want to do. Like some of my kids want to go to school for nursing and become a doctor. So like we use basketball to help them get to where they need to be. So that's why I say we're moving, and then a lot of it is mental health stuff and giving them a safe space to be and people to talk to, and just allowing them to be them. That's what Point Guard Academy is.
No, so it's like basketball is kind of like the common denominator.
Yes.
Between like all the different like with peers and whatnot.
How many
kids do you have under Point Guard Academy?
Under Point Guard Academy, we have over 200 plus kids.
Over 200.
Over 200 plus, because I still got threads. Like they just texted me today. My kids in college. I have kids in college that are about to be juniors. Some of them just are about to graduate in June. So
Gotcha.
some are in 4 years right now. Like some of them are away. So I still have my college kids, but right now in our actual AAU program, we have 85 kids.
Five.
8 teams. Yeah, 8 teams.
And you like not like I'm like this is real question.
Yeah.
Like you like got this out the mud. Like basically like founded it, and then from like obviously nothing from
Just
start to finish. Like,
everything from start to finish is me and my family. I'm not gonna say it's just me because Tyree, my family, my mom and them came up with the name. Everyone in our family, besides Poochie, and even then he ain't no big, but we all guards. We point guards. Like that's what we do. We're very IQ based and smart in the game of basketball. All of us.
So that's where
from top to bottom.
Oh, that's tough. I didn't even put that together.
Yeah. So we took that and we spun it, and then everybody knows we have some of my family is a religious family. So you got my mom, my dad, my brothers. They all got churches. So we took that God word, or where they call Chris Paul, and some of them that are gods of point guard. Yeah. And we split it in our own words and put Point Guard Academy. That's tough. So let them know that they could come and they're gonna get more than just basketball with us.
And y'all got merch clearly. So
yeah, we got a lot of merch. We got a lot of merch. Store's open right now actually. Yeah. If you want to get some merch.
Yes, baby.
Link about to be on my page by the end of the show.
Right. The website is in the description. So if you're watching, you can get the website for Point Guard Academy on the YouTube. Grace, talk to me about Point Guard Academy. I haven't heard nothing.
I mean, from my perspective, because we do look, me and Chatea, we're sisters, but we do look at things differently.
Okay.
I would describe it as like, just a family for any and everybody who decides to step through those doors and want to be a part of it. We're accepting of any and everybody. We have something for you to do, for you to contribute to. And I think what embodies Point Guard and PGA is just helping the kids achieve whatever it is they want to achieve. It doesn't even have to just be basketball. Like whatever your goals are, whatever you want to do, let us know. We're gonna try to make it happen for you. So that's my perspective on it. Just helping.
I'm about to piggyback off of that.
Just helping the kids, or whoever, because we have adults in PGA. Our focus are the children, but we have a lot of people that help and contribute to this organization, and we're just all about helping people find their purpose and achieving their goals. PGA has helped me find my purpose. I didn't, and I was very unsure of the things that I wanted to do in life at the time. I might have been fighting it at the time and trying to deny it, but PGA has even helped me find my purpose in the love for the game and basketball. So, yeah.
That's why, before you piggyback, I'll cut you off. The fact that you said that even though you're sisters, you see things differently sometimes.
Very much.
So it's like, but that honestly worked perfectly because you said movement, you said family, and what you guys said together is fire. Like, you know what I mean? If you put it together, it's like, that's what's better from what you guys have than a movement and a family. Like that's that's the perfect combination.
Yeah, for sure.
Piggyback.
The reason why I want to piggyback is I brought this up because this is she was the first person to show me that we were doing something bigger than basketball. Her name is Tara Charlo, and I'm gonna shout her out, Tara Charlo. She's about to graduate high school right now, and she's gonna go to Siena College. That was a big thing too, because she wanted to go Miami U so bad, and she got accepted into Miami U too, but she chose Siena, and she doesn't play basketball. We got her 4 years ago into the program, and she was like, I need something to do. She was battling her own stuff. I'm like, pull up with us. Like, what can you do? What do you want to do? She's like, I just want to hang out. But she knew the boys. At that time, she knew like our Wilsons, our EJs, and DeMarios and all them. She was like, I'll be a manager. I'll make sure they're at practices. I'll get them. I'll text them all, stuff like that. And then from there, she started doing our stats. From there, she was in a group chat with the boys, getting them to our practices, making sure they were on time. In high school, she was a 9th grader in high school.
That's crazy.
Getting our boys to do what they were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And she didn't play look at basketball. She never played basketball. But now she can shoot a little free throw. She'll come on our practice and make a free throw. She'll definitely do that.
Tell the boys are
but
trash.
She just wrote me yesterday because she just posted her commitment to Siena. And I'm like, yo, I need that. Like, why I ain't know about the commitment? Because she was battling between a couple different schools because school-wise, she keeps our kids on point because we're big on grades too. 4.0, National Honor Society. She's in 4 different clubs at the school. Like, she's a part of a lot of things. She's at the bench for the last 2 years on our varsity boys basketball team doing their stats. So now she's going to go to school for business management to do stats. Eventually, she wants to go to the NBA and do this for the NBA. And she never thought about doing that until she joined Point God Academy. Like, she didn't even know that was a passion of hers. So she wrote me, was like, you were an important person throughout my high school career. Thank you for helping me grow, discover my passion, and allowing me to be a part of it because I wouldn't have known what I wanted to do. Like, and she's a for sure person. Like, she know who she is. But she was like, at that time, I was in limbo because like my mom is asking me, my dad is asking me, my brother just graduated. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm a 9th grader. Am I supposed to have it figured out?
Nah.
And you're not. You don't have to. Even as a senior, you don't have to it figured out.
Right.
But she said along this journey the last couple of years, we helped her figure that out by just allowing her to be her.
Yeah,
so that's why I want to piggyback up that family because you don't have to be a ball player to be a part of us. You can be whoever you want to be, and we're gonna help you get there.
Yeah,
whatever that may be.
She found her niche immediately.
And all the boys love her.
There's a name for that. I don't know what it's called. It's like someone that like prospered off of because of your program. I don't know what it is on top of my head. But that's whatever that is. Like that's what that is. Like that's like not a witness. It's something like that. But that should definitely be documented and like used as examples for what you're.
That's my first time ever letting anybody know her story and her little bit of her story.
Right, I'm sure there's if you got 200 people that's gone through it.
It's a lot of stories like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
But that's what it needs to be though, because that's the town. Like the town is like, it's good that she did that because another kid in that same situation would have felt like being a scorekeeper ain't cool. Like, that ain't cool, so I'm not doing it. And then a year or two down the line, now you hanging with the wrong people. And so like, that's the best thing for the city, to allow somebody to be themselves and let them know that there's cool in anything that you do. It don't matter as long as that's what you want to do and you can stand on it. Yeah, no, there really is, because everybody, most of the kids, let's be real, they're not gonna make it as far as they would like to think in basketball. Period. Half of them don't even understand that, and that's just basketball. So think about the rest of the world that doesn't even know what they want to do. You know what I mean? That's just like, so to help, pretty much what I like to is to help her find her cool and be comfortable in her cool. Look, now she's going to Siena. She's gonna, and that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a testament to Point God Academy. How long has Point God Academy been a thing?
So we've been in business for 5 years.
Okay.
But on paper, it's only been 2 years. So like we were doing it without the incorporated stuff, without the trying to get backing. So for 5 years, we've been doing it just as a family. Yeah. And then 2 years ago, me and my brother Tyree, we agreed something like, yo, if we're gonna do this, let's do it. I'm one of those, if we're gonna do it, let's do it right. And we're gonna do it big. Our vision is huge. So in order for us to get our vision together, we gotta get the people behind us. We have to get the paperwork behind us so that people can help us.
Yeah, exactly.
So I personally myself, when I went on the IRS page, I filled out all the paperwork to become a 501c3 certified non-for-profit organization. And a lot of people, and it only took 2 months, and everybody's like, how that happened? I'm like, I was just diligent on what I want to do. I went to the library and got dummies for nonprofits or how to be a manager. Like, I went and did that because I had no idea what that, like, I knew some of the behind the scenes stuff because I'm a business major.
Right.
But some of that stuff, I'm like, I have no idea. I never actually wanted to run a business. I don't know what it is to be a CEO.
Right.
Now I do, but I wouldn't, anybody who needs help, I'm more than welcome to help. If you want to get your credentials, you want whatever, I know how to do that now. So I have that, and I'm like, yo, we did this. Like, on paper, I can go to a bank and say, hey, no, I'm a legit business. Our name, Point Guard Academy, comes up in the database.
Of course.
So
Point Guard Academy is a nonprofit.
Yes, it is. It's a nonprofit charitable organization.
Fire.
Yeah.
I like it. So now, not to be messy, but
let's go.
I asked this question to the hoodies with their episode. I've asked a few people since a few episodes ago. I don't have it written down, so just pardon me while I'm trying to like paraphrase. Do you guys feel like Point Guard Academy? Do you guys feel like it is important to uplift your community? If so, why? And it kind of goes without saying, but again, I have to ask it just to ask it. Do you feel like you uplift the community? Because at this point,
yes and yes.
Okay.
That's easy. Yes and yes. One of the reasons why yes to the first one is do we part of being a part of the program, our kids have to give back. So we give back. So whether that's volunteering at a block party that someone is throwing, or us, there's days where we have practices or trainings at Metro summertime, and we're just cleaning up Metro because it's dirty, not because we dirtied it.
Right.
So I make sure our kids, or they're giving back to the Boys and Girls Club. Like, we do a lot of different outreach programs, and we try to throw a lot of different community events so people can come out and meet us and see who we are and what we do, and it's for free. So like, just to hang out with the community. And one of the reasons why I say yes, I am a part. I lived here my whole life. Like, I am Kingston, New York. I've been here for however many years I've been here. I can't say that number because my kids are watching.
Okay.
Some of them still think I'm 24. So
you look it.
But now no. So I've been here for 35 years. So like, I was able to leave to come back. So I've seen different areas, more than one area. So I believe Point Guard Academy is the community.
Now let me ask you this: you said you've seen more than one area, like you've been different places.
I lived in Wisconsin for 6 years. I lived in Virginia for 4 years. So like, I've lived to other places. I've been to colleges in 2 different places.
Now, Shataya, why do you feel like, if you've been to those different places, why do you feel like it's important to uplift your community?
Because it's my home. My parents are still here.
Okay.
Not to get into anything crazy, but when I say I am Kingston, I really am Kingston. I have my son at my house because 63 is me. Like, if you don't know 63, it's my house number. On Prospect. Like, my whole family, we live from Prospect to Van Buren to Henry, pretty much my whole life. There's one time where thought they was fancy, and we went to Janet Street uptown. So other than that, I've been in Midtown area my whole life. So for me, not to give back to what I think is needed for where I'm at and where I'm currently living, I think that's absurd. What am I doing here?
You gotta think, like, if, like I was telling you when I first talked to you before, a long time ago, how like some of them prep schools down there in Charlotte are fully funded by the alumni. So it's like, I had a professor that was talking to my kid telling me that their son graduated college 2 years ago and was donating more money to the school than he was because of his profession. So it's like, that's the way the world works. If you don't give back to your community, right, and then you allow other people to come in, and that's like then they're gonna take over. Now that's not your community no more. Now it's different. It changed. So it takes for people to come back. I'm the same way. Like, I've been places, I see different things, but like, I want better for here. I've been places, and she probably has done the same thing. We look and we see things, and it's like, Kingston is way better than that. Or Kingston could be that. Like, if they just, dang, but there they go, they listening. That's what it is. They're together, they're not fighting. That's what it, like, you see where, if we were this, it'd be and it's like, I was saying to Grace before, like, we're a spot that should be, I totally feel like we should be a Albany for Saugerties, for Red Hook, for Rhinebeck, we should be
Yes.
the Albany. They should be coming
I
here.
like how you word that.
Instead of going.
That's a fire way to
Instead
word
of going
it.
to
Because
Yeah.
we had to go to Albany.
What's crazy
or
is,
the city.
What's
you
crazy
know?
is that Kingston was like, I know not in a history class or whatever, but like it was the first capital type shit.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
even when people like doing movies here or tourists here or whatever, like that's how they even describe Kingston or whatever. It's really just Kingston people that don't really describe it like that. Before I want to get to Grace, but before I get to Grace, Shatea, one last question before we get to Grace. So you said because you live here or your family's here and whatnot, that's why you feel necessary to uplift this community. If you move to the city or Florida or something like that, do you think it would still be important to uplift Kingston, New York, your hometown?
Yes. Right now, so real life. If I was to leave tomorrow, I'm going to make sure Point God Academy stays in Kingston because one of the main reasons why we have Point God Academy, which we didn't get into, is because I want to be that person that I didn't have growing up here in Kingston. So why are we leaving here and then now these kids gotta not say suffer, but real life suffer or not have those same opportunities because one person left.
Yeah.
Or there's not a person here that can help out.
Right. No, that made complete sense.
So yeah.
Super fire. Grace, same questions to you. I know that you were echoing you said yeah, but I definitely want to hear your perspective since y'all two different people got two different perspectives.
Yeah, that's a definite yes for me. I had people from this community pour into me, 2 of them sitting right next to me. So why wouldn't I?
Two or three, but whatever.
As far as what I might have wanted to do at the time. So why wouldn't I now? Being out of college and finding my purpose through PGA, not be one of those mentors that I had be able to pour into me.
Right.
Like Jesse, like Shatea, like Tay, and like many others. Like they have poured so much into me when I was a child and then growing up.
Right.
And then, there's a need for that here in this community.
Right. It high key has to be an honor to go
Absolutely.
from having those people and then to becoming that for the next generation type shit.
Absolutely. And it's a huge need. We work at the Boys and Girls Club. So, that the Boys and Girls Club is a huge staple for our community. A lot of us grew up going there. And now that I'm older and now I'm one of the staff and I'm one of the people there, I have an opportunity to be a mentor and to give back and basically to contribute in the way that the people that I grew up having there for me contributed to me. So,
and for me, I feel like she's more of a hot topic than me or her because she's closer to that. You know what I mean? So some of the things they might hesitate on saying to me or saying to her, they'll tell her in a heartbeat, and she's been through it on both ends. So, and it's funny because I sit and I think all the time, it's the people that do these things more so around here are all guards. I had Grace when I was trying to start girls again, playing basketball at the club. But I could go to Grace and be like, yo, get me to lead first and then start passing to everybody else. Yeah. And she just understood at a very young age. So I know for a fact any kid that's going to her is gonna get a good teaching because she understood it at that age. You know what I mean? She knew it. All right, Grace, we only up by 5 now. I need you to get it further. And then she would get it further and then start passing. So naturally, in that year or 2 years, she was a big part of girls going from sports to now they coming in the gym in basketball shorts because somebody's willing to give them the ball and tell them what to do. So I'm watching her do that then. You know what I mean?
So
it's only yes.
A lot of what I'm able to do now, I take a little bit from everybody that has taught me, and I do my own research or whatever the case may be, and then I pour that into and try to give that knowledge to the kids that come to our program or the kids that I'm around. They don't even just have to be kids in our program, just regular club kids. Just it's not even just about sports, it's about life, the experiences that I had, the experiences that I seen my older siblings go through, trying to just give them that knowledge. Hey, there's a different way we can do this. There's a different way we can go about this. Maybe you should look at it this way. And then, also letting them live their lives, You're going to have to experience, you're going to have to experience, Give him that grace. You're gonna have.
Yo, you need that. Yo, can we get that on the team? Because that's kind of tough. I'm confident that you put that on the team. Give him that grace. I need that.
That's fire.
That's tough. Yeah, I'll take a little credit. Yo, but I don't mean to cut you off. Yo, if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, make sure that you comment, ask questions, say something, and we will respond to you live on the podcast. So last thing before we get to the state of Kingston and how y'all feel about that. So we got two different basketball entities. We got Point Guard Academy and we also got Team Canny. Can we see a collaboration in the future between the two different?
There's already been collaboration.
Yeah. I'm about to say, besides like the names being like out like that, we've collabed a couple times.
Okay.
I told
He's the reason I do beach workouts.
I'm a Swiss Army knife, bro. I like to try to be a part of I want my hands with everybody, because she was like right by my age, so she went away and came back, and we did Taze camps together. So I was around her for a long time, and like I said, she went through the club, and she went through Taze camps, and so it's like we've collabed a couple times, and we're probably ever since she started, we've been. So
a better question is, do we see continued collabs in the future?
Yes.
Perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
But what's called, that's dope, because I feel like from our hometown, y'all, like we're all in different like eras and whatnot. But I feel like collaboration and unity and togetherness kind of escapes this neck of the woods.
No, it is.
In my opinion,
that could be a perfect segue into the state of Kingston.
Hey, if you guys like this video, make sure you check out these videos where we talk more about music, dating, and real life situations. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Make sure you check out these videos and make sure you subscribe. Peace.